In this video, we're going to be touring the Dream SMP. A YouTuber by the name of LordKanter has recreated the majority of the Dream SMP, and we have partnered up to bring you this video. Now, before we do get into it, make sure you do subscribe to LordKanter in the description. Also, watch until the end of the video because I'm going to tell you guys how you can play on this map. Now, we're going to start off by going down the pathway towards the community portal. On the right side is Alyssa's house, which is a very cool looking build. And if we keep on going down, we can see Dream's community house. This is one of the first builds on the server and is currently looking like this so far. And I'd just like to say that everything on this server is pretty much perfect towards the coordinates, so this is actually how it looks on the Dream SMP. We've got the community to-do list, which isn't really used that often anymore, and we've got Spirit's Memorial and Sketch's Memorial. Over here we have Eret's Castle and Eret's Towers, but it's not fully finished yet, and of course this is probably one of the bigger builds on the server, so it's going to take some time. All the signs and everything are literally accurate to what they are right now, and LordKanter actually told me in the DMs that he's actually trying to fill up all the chests, so they're going to be perfect. On the other side from Eret's Castle is Sapnap's house. Now, this house hasn't really been used in many of the recent storylines or anything, and it's pretty much not visited that often anymore. But next to it is the courthouse, which again hasn't been visited that often, but I think this is a really big place because at the start of the server it was used really often. There's also the Sky Courthouse, but that currently isn't in this recreation yet. Now, if we carry on down here, this is basically the main pathway to everything. Over on the left side we have the Hall of Fame, which contains a bunch of subscriber names, and on the right side we have the Holy Lands. We've got Tommy's Tower, which has been fully done, and if we go into Tommy's Tower, we can actually see it says 3 diamonds ticket to the top. And once you're up here, you got the prayer chair, WAP corner, worship and prayer corner. It says sponsored by the Holy Land Church Prime, and it's a really cool view of this whole map. Also, if we go down here, it says the exit of the tower, exit of Vicstar, and then go down dipshit. And then next to the tower is Church Prime, and it's been fully done at the moment. There's also a bell over here, which they use every time they come in here. If we keep going down this pathway, on the left we can see Purple's UFO, and I'm actually going to go inside this because it's probably one of the better builds on the server. The majority of buildings currently that have been built are fully furnished, as you can see, but there isn't any maps up there yet because they're probably going to be the last things you do because you have to build everything else before you can actually create them and look accurate, obviously. The next place we're going to have a look at is Punz's house, which hasn't fully been built yet, but if we go to the back of the house, we can actually see the pathway which leads down and through to this place. We're going to skip past this way and go back to the main pathway because this is where Tommy and Dream had their bow fight. And if we look on the right side, we have Walmart. Quickly going up here, we have the power tower that Tommy built and it says stay out please. We also have the cook shed and Ninja's house. We've also got the famous bench which Tommy and Tubbo go on quite a lot, and then here is Ninja's house with the broken doors, and probably one of the main places that you will want to see is Tommy in its home. We've also got the statue which Bad Boy Halo made for him, but if we go in here, it's fully furnished and everything. We've got a chest room through here, and through here is the train tracks towards Tommy's holiday home. But we're going to go on that later because I think it's a really important part, so make sure you stay and watch for that. Also, quickly, I wanted to say that the sewers haven't currently been made yet. As you can see, there's nothing down there. But if we go down this ladder, we can actually go into the room where Tommy listed all of his enemies, and all the signs have been made and they're all exactly the same. But if we go through this place, we can actually go to the meeting room that they built, and if you carry on through there, it goes to the power tower that we already looked at. Now, if we go back onto this pathway and go down here, it hasn't fully been done yet because this is a work in progress, obviously. But we're going to skip past that and we're going to go up to Carl's house. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't actually know about Carl's house and they haven't really seen it, so this is what it looks like on the inside, and you've got his bed up here as well. I think it's a pretty cool build, but obviously it hasn't really been looked at by many of the other members. But if you carry down this pathway, we can see that Manberg and Pogtopia have started but not been finished yet. And obviously because they are the biggest parts on the server currently. But here is this bull building. I think this is Wilbur's. I can't really remember though. But if we carry on down this pathway towards Manberg, you can see that obviously it's really unfinished. We've got Pokemon's statue over here, but the majority of other stuff hasn't been finished yet, and it'll probably take a while before it actually does get finished. But as I said, I'm going to show you Tommy in its holiday house. Now, this has been basically fully built and it's accurate up to where Sapnap stole horse. Now, while we're on the roller coaster towards Tommy's holiday house, let me know down in the comments if you want to see a particular place. Of course, this is a decently quick tour because I wanted to show you all of the most important parts on the server currently built, but there's obviously going to be things that I've missed out, so if you want to see another tour on certain places, then make sure to tell me down in the comments. But this is Tommy's holiday home. If we go through here, we get the jukebox and the chair, but if we go down here, this is where he stored his horse. But obviously Sapnap stole the horse recently, so all that's left is Sapnap was here sign. Over here we have Henry's memorial saying rest in peace Henry, the best cow ever. We've got this little shack here which goes to nothing at the moment, and we've got the mining shack. Now, LordKanter also told me that he's going to be publishing the download link for this whole map once it's fully done. So if you aren't subscribed to him, click the link in the description, go over to his channel and show him some support. Make sure to tell him that you came from me. Make sure you've dropped a like on this video and please hit that subscribe button with notifications on if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I need your help. Anyway, have a great day.